what is a token? Like if you can break it down for very general audience, like the people who are very new to the crypto space. So that would be really great.
Sure thing. And I think that's a great way to kick off the actual conversation here. In short, a token, it's an SPV, the way I view it, so it's a special purpose vehicle. It's an envelope of digital data, we'll put it that way. Okay? It's an envelope. And what this envelope represents, that's where the value comes from. So people are creating or generating tokens left, right, and center on different blockchains. So of course, tokens in the sense that we're talking about now, Ashmeet, of course, it's about blockchain tokens, cryptographic tokens, however you want to phrase it. The interesting thing I would say is the use case. And again, many tokens actually go bust. So many projects go bust. I think it's about 70% of all crypto projects with tokens have actually gone bust since 2017. Like 70%, it's huge. And in short, that means that the value those tokens are representing, it's more or less gone as well. The crazy thing in this industry, in my view, is that the token value from a financial perspective is so heavily intertwined and embedded within the project itself that even if the project actually has something great that's bringing to the table, it could be something quite interesting, revolutionary, it could be a new biodegradable compost or whatever that would be, whatever the actual business model is behind the token. Depending on the actual performance of the token, that determines the success of the business as well, even if they're completely separate from a value add perspective. A lot of people use tokens as means to raise funds or to create extra liquidity for the project, the business, the startup. Now, what the industry, and this is still to stay on topic about what is a token, it's a means of raising funds as well. For literally 99% of all the projects out there, they have a token because they can enter the blockchain space and they can raise funds through it. Then it's all about what utility does that token have. And maybe 80-90% of the projects out there, they don't need to have a token to actually work and be a business. But they have one because it means they can participate in the ecosystem and they can raise funds. And I guess you could say as well, they can share some financial progress with the community that's been helping them. But seldom does that work because the majority of exit liquidity, it's the retail community. So it's a bit of a 50-50 kind of thing. And of course, if you get in early from a speculative perspective on a token, then logically, if it pumps, you should be able to make some money. And this is where the term sniping comes from. As soon as they launch it, maybe it's like a 10x, then you can get in quite early, buy and sell. Even 20 minutes later, you've already made a 10x in many cases, which is very fast money. And this as well is another reason why it's a highly volatile industry and why the token component itself is not necessarily intrinsic to blockchain, but I would say it's probably the best front person for blockchain because of the hype it drives around all the technology,